I'm staying young, I'm staying strong, I'm staying fit, I'm staying healthy for the rest of my life. Now, it's easy to say, Rowie, you've been exercising all of your life, so won't you stay that way? And of course the answer is no. All of us are aging chronologically, and if you don't maintain your muscle, and particularly your fast twitch muscle fibers, they will waste away. So walking doesn't cut it, low impact exercise doesn't cut it. You need impact through your bones, you need to get puffed, and you need to lift heavy. When you do all of those, you can stay young and strong and lean for long. And the most important thing about all of that, I'll say it again, are your fast twitch muscle fibers. If you're not sprinting, if you're not getting puffed, if you're not lifting heavy, they waste away first. Now the challenge with that, of course, is as you get older, if you trip over, for example, when you're young and your fast twitch muscle fibers are working effectively, you just get back up again, or if you fall over, you can get back up fast, or you don't trip over at all. But if your fast twitch muscle fibers waste away and you fall, then you can't get up, or they don't stop you from falling. So it's really important, and I'll just use the really important reason for that, is the number one reason that old people get injured, and a lot of the reason why old people die early is from falls. Because they've lost their fast twitch muscle fibers, because they're not punching, because they're not getting puffed, because they're not lifting heavy, their fast twitch muscles waste away, so does their body, and so does their life quality. And unfortunately, if they fall over, they end up dead, or in a wheelchair, or with a broken bone. And obviously when you're an old person, you've got broken bones, your quality of life is pretty much destroyed. So this is my anti-aging room, as I love to call it. And I'm an old lady chronologically, but I love being an old lady chronologically because I'm still a very young, fit, strong lady, physiologically and psychologically. So if you want to stay young and strong for long, if you want to stay lean for long, you have to have fast twitch muscle fibers. You have to maintain all the muscle that you were given. And that's a really important thing as a woman. If I was a bloke, I would still have the capability, and if you're a bloke, you do, to put on more muscle size. But as a woman, I don't have that capability. I was given a certain amount of muscle. I'm very privileged. I was probably given a little bit more than most genetically. But if I don't use it, I will lose it. So as my philosophy always is, if I use it, I won't lose it. And I refuse to lose it, because when you lose muscle tissue, there goes your fast twitch muscle fibers, so your ability to get up after a fall. And I'm going to say it again because it's really important. But your muscles are your metabolism. So if you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down. Your ability to do anything slows down. So you end up not being able to punch. You end up not being able to kick. You end up not being able to lift heavy things because your muscles have wasted away. Now the beautiful thing about muscle though, even if they have wasted away, if you've let them waste away, if you've lost them because you haven't been using them, muscles can rebuild. Now as a woman I can't get any more, but if I've lost muscle I can replace the muscle that I've lost. I think that's pretty exciting. And I always use my mother as an example for that. At 74 years of age she was diagnosed with advanced osteoporosis, bone thinning disease. And she had, the orthopedic surgeon had ordered her a walking frame and then a wheelchair. We got her boxing, and it's really cool to watch a 74-year-old woman start boxing, and by the time she was 80, she was boxing like a champion, and she was young again. And 80 is a particularly important age because she had another bone mineral density test. And the test, according to the orthopedic surgeon, was that she didn't have osteoporosis anymore. She had slight osteopenia, which most women have because they've been dieting all of their lives. So we built her bones back. But that only happens when you've got strong muscles. Strong muscles then pull on the connection, where the muscle connects to the bone. When the muscles are being worked hard and they're overloaded, they pull on the bone, and the connection point is where the bone gets stronger. So the neck of femur, in the lower back, the neck, the shoulders, all the places where old people get injured, the reasons that they fall is the reason that you don't have to get old if you maintain your muscle and if you maintain your bone mineral density, which of course comes from having strong muscles. So what are you doing to anti-age? And more importantly, it doesn't matter how young you are, I'm sure you don't want to get old fast. And I talk to too many people who are only 25, 30, 40, 50, and they're already talking about old, and I'm going through menopause and it's a big hassle, and my muscles are weak and I've got no energy and I'm putting on weight and my metabolism slowed down. Well, all of those horrible things, and I get that they're horrible, but they can all be controlled, if not reverted, if not prevented, from staying fit and staying strong. And fitness and strength, again, is not just exercise. It's not about doing some physical activity. And the top medical experts are really strong on this one. It's not just being active. Exercise has to be that you overload your muscles and bones, you overload your heart and lungs, which of course overload your endocrine and central nervous systems, the firing mechanisms for your body. That means you stay fit and strong mentally and physically for the rest of your life. And as I like to rattle off, and I just get excited about it, a healthy, fit, strong brain, so you don't get Alzheimer's and dementia, anxiety, depression, those horrible diseases that come when your brain rots away. That doesn't happen when you get puffed and lift heavy, because you're putting intense neurotransmitters through your brain: epinephrine, adrenaline, cortisol, dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, brain-derived neurotropic factor, so your brain stays healthy. Your brain controls everything. So when your central nervous system's firing and your endocrine system's firing, now you stop eating when you're full, you only eat when you're hungry, you only drink when you're thirsty, you sleep when you're tired, you wake up when you've had enough sleep, you've got a fast metabolism, your insulin system works so you don't have high blood sugar levels, high blood fat levels, so your chances of coronary heart disease, type 2 diabetes, they all diminish. No chance of osteoporosis. You've got a great immune system, so when a germ, bug or virus or disease attacks your body, you're more likely to be able to handle it, if not prevent it altogether. This is the anti-aging room. I want to stay young and strong and lean for long. How about you? If you want to do that, then you've got to get puffed and you've got to lift heavy, and a bit of boxing won't hurt either. Super duper doo, how are you? I am fit and strong, I'm going to stay that way for long. Woohoo!